Welcome y'all to another episode of the Fish Whisperer, whispering to the fish. Appreciate everybody coming by. Y'all sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's have some fun.
Emerald Lake?
Yep.
Right, yeah, let's go to Emerald Lake.
Oh, I forgot I was night fishing last time I played. I forgot about that. Oh wow. Thanks, Guinea, for the alert. Appreciate it, dude. Guinea beat Scott in here this time.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is Scott?
I don't know. He messaged me a few minutes ago. So are you about ready? I said not really, but I guess.
And you still beat him.
Yep. Why is my... Oh my god. Right by my license again, looks like.
Yeah, I had to where we hadn't been on in a couple of days.
Yeah. Now let's go ahead and buy them back here. Oh, it won't let me until they run out. Okay. What's the clubs here? Oh. For those who don't know, you play on PC, we do got a club now. So, I don't know if console should get on it or not, but we do got a club now, so y'all keep that in mind.
Not the PCs can, considering it's not crossplay.
I
Which I
they'd
wish
do,
that's one thing they would definitely do.
yeah, I wish they make a major update and make it crossplay.
You'd think surely with the technology today that would be something they would look into.
Yeah. Let me alert some people real quick. What you been into today, Billy?
Had to run to the bank or the credit union this morning and had to take care of something right fast from a debit card. And I called my daughter, see what she was doing. She was getting ready to go to school. So I eased on up to Cross Vegas and waited on her to get done with what she was doing so I could meet up with her, but we didn't, our paths didn't cross, so I went on to see my grandsons and my son-in-law and everybody.
Sounds like you had a pretty what would you say?
Yeah, pretty eventful day.
Yeah, eventful. That's the word I was looking for.
Just busy, just not really busy, but just lollygagging mostly. And my son-in-law was telling me about my grandson trying to he's learned how to ride a wheelie.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. He wiped out yesterday riding. Well, he kind of, how do you put it? I won't say it was necessarily a wipeout, unintentional. It was more of a controlled slide.
Yeah.
They've got a pond, and on the backside is a levee or a dike, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And he was screaming pretty good, I reckon, yesterday. The bike was running really good. And he got towards the end of the levee there, and he realized, oh crap, I can't stop.
Oh Lord.
And kind of very gently laid the bike down on its side
Yeah.
and kind of went up over the hump, up over the levee on the backside, kind of slid down the backside. He
Yeah.
didn't go far, but had he not laid the bike down, he would end up going off the backside of the levee,
Oh God.
airborne. So yeah, so he made a very good decision and gently didn't just like wreck laying it over, but just gently kind of laid it over,
Yeah.
and he got right back up. Of course, my son-in-law, he ran to him. He has a KX, a 2022, 21, 2021 KX 250. Of course, he went screaming to him, thinking he's gonna be hurt. So Jackson jumped right back up. He kept the bike running, dude. Jumped
Really?
back up, kind of walked the bike back up the backside of the levee, and got up there in the backside, and then
I
Jonathan
take
told him,
social.
said, "You need me?"
Oh, you're fine, Billy. Go
Told
ahead.
him, "You need me to start that bike?" And he said, "Nope, Dad, I got it." Kicked that motorcycle over the first cranks on him, started it on his own.
Ah,
Yeah,
he's
so
growing up on you, Billy.
yeah, I know it. We're looking at going to the next level.
Oh.
But yeah, it looks like we're going to start looking for a 65. This is where the fun starts, trying to teach him how to use a clutch.
What's up, Nikki?
Which is smart as smart as he is, about a bike. He don't know everything naturally. He's 8,
Right.
but he's caught on very quickly when it pertains to the motorcycle. So
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be a 1 or 2 tries and he'll figure it out.
Right.
I don't think it'll take too long for him to figure out how that clutch works.
Yeah, that's one thing
course,
that I
then we'll
never
have to
did
teach
really learn how to. I could work them somewhat on a dirt bike, which I've only rode a
Yeah,
dirt bike myself like a couple of times. But
right.
you just have to kind of watch what you're doing. I've always been afraid of the ones that's got power bands on them, though.
That's what he has. He has a 2-stroke. 2-strokes have your power bands.
Yeah, I've always been afraid of those. Afraid they'd come out from under me.
Yeah, they're wicked. I mean, they're especially that little. We were Kawasaki and Yamaha kids, and we never really had a KTM. And let me tell you what, that little KTM give you.
I don't know where
Who
he's
knows?
at. He ain't made it yet apparently.
Uh, that little KTM, it's an Australian bike,
Yeah.
and it's a 2-stroke 50. It'll take my son-in-law and drag him around in the yard.
Ah.
I mean, yeah, dude, it's wicked. But we never fooled with KTM's. When I was a kid, they really
Right.
wasn't that popular. And now they're wicked little bikes. He's been riding since he was about 4.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. Yeah, we started him early. His mama wanted him to race motocross early.
Right. He may
And
be a
then my
big.
other middle grand.
He might be the next big
Go,
thing in motocross. You know.
he might be. But he talked about next year, I don't know what'll happen. It's still early, but sometimes he'll get into that mood where he said, "Papa, I want to play football." It's like,
Uh-oh.
okay, well, you can't do two sports at once, especially those two.
No.
You know.
That'd be doing too
So
much to his body. Like,
yeah.
when I worked at that MTA, or MX part that I worked at, I got to know the, like, owners and stuff real well. And the owner's son, he was
Mm-hmm.
into MX racing. And or
Mm-hmm.
motocross, whatever you want to call it. And he said that
Same thing.
it
Yeah.
is brutal on your body. Brutal.
It's very brutal. And you know they think, well, they're not athletes. Oh yes, they are athletes too. Let me tell you. Because the thing about them is they may not have big muscles and they may not be ripped, but your core has to be in such good shape, the core of your body, that I mean they have to exercise. They have to do everything every other athlete does.
Right.
You know, they have to run. They have to, you
What's
name it,
up?
they do it.
Delightful Jokers in here. What's going on, dude? Yeah, he said
So
that a lot of people. He said a lot of people look at it and don't
they
think
don't
that
think
it's
they're athletes.
right. He said
Yeah.
you had to be in top shape to be doing the motocross like he did. You know,
Hmm.
he said you don't, and you're going to end up
Imagine,
getting extremely hurt. If not worse.
yeah. Imagine going around some of them courses and they race 15 laps plus two. Imagine going as fast as you can go over them humps and them jumps and them, the obstacles, let's say
Yep.
obstacles, for 15 laps plus two. Or 15 minutes. I think they do theirs in minutes. So they do 15 minutes of wide open, hardcore, just push it, push it, push it without wrecking.
Right.
And then after the 15 minutes is up, they have two more laps to finish it.
Oh wow.
And imagine doing that twice a day.
What's them the obstacle where that they've got like 5 or 6 hills that they have to go over? What's them called? I mean, right in a row. There it is.
That's like that. Well, that's Supercross.
Yeah, they
That's
called that.
Supercross, and then you have
He called it
that's a
something.
that's a, a triple. It's a triple,
That boy,
or you can do a.
he said that they were. He said it takes, and if you ain't careful with it, they can jerk your wrists out of place and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. They have more broken bones because you got to think. Okay, let's take NASCAR. NASCAR's got a cage around them. Now, grant you, they're going much faster. Naturally,
Well,
but they got a
compared to
cage
speed
around them.
to
They got
the,
some kind of barrier.
but what you gotta look at though, compared okay, speed to the course, the NASCAR's just got that
Mm-hmm.
round track. All right, they get to go faster in
Right.
speed, but a motorcycle is going around and it's got all those obstacles, so pretty much it's yeah,
Plus the turns.
yeah.
Yeah. So they may not be going as fast, but there ain't nothing protecting them from the ground.
Oh, for real.
You crash that sucker in the air, and the only thing what stops you is the ground, and it ain't gonna give.
Oh no.
You know.
If you're lucky, you'll be in one like in one of the mud spots, and he'll give a little bit, but not much.
Yeah. Not much. Not when they hard pack it.
That's true.
So yeah, it's a different kind of sport.
But it's something to watch it. Like watching on TV is one thing, but if you're there and you're watching it in real life, it's a totally different
Hmm.
experience.
Yeah, it's like baseball. I cannot stand to watch baseball on the TV.
Right.
It's boring, but you go to the baseball park, that's different.
Yeah.
It's different feeling.
I used to, when I was working at EMX Park that I was working at, I would work in what they called the mud pit or whatever it was. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and like, I wasn't really responsible for the older kids, like, the older boys and stuff. But like the
Right.
little young
Right.
kids, 8, 7, 8, 9 year olds, something like that,
Yeah.
I was responsible for them, make sure that they didn't get in that mud pit and somebody come around through there if they get stuck and get run over top of.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Use a safety man.
yeah,
Use a safety man with your flags.
yep. I tell you what, the way they had the course set up, the last hill you went up was where they had the start and finish line. There's a kid come
Mm-hmm.
up through there, man. He was probably about, I don't know, 8, 9 year old, 10 maybe. But he come up through there and he tried to come up that hill too fast. And when
Yep.
he did, he took and jumped the friggin' hill. His bike went flying. He did too. He landed on his
Oh
back.
yeah.
I thought sure he had really got hurt. He cried a little bit, but he just got right back up.
Fired it up and got back on it,
No,
didn't he?
no, they wouldn't let him get back on it because they was afraid they
Oh,
was
they
really
wouldn't
hurt.
let him get back on it for a minute.
No,
Yeah.
they wouldn't let him get back on it. Period. The guy that owned the park pretty much stopped the race and made him take his parents take him to the hospital. That's how bad of a spill it was.
Oh, so you were actually in the right? You were there during the competitions,
Yes,
not
yes,
just practice.
right.
Oh, okay. So you're a flag man for competition.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was
What
there
was the
for
name of this
practices too,
place?
but what was it, Daniel Boone Motocross Park. It's in London, Kentucky.
In London?
Yeah. Actually, I still got my
Is
worker
this
shirt on. This is my shirt that I had. I'll show you. Hold on.
uh is it still open?
I don't know. I ain't been down there in probably a year or two. Uh, kind of had some legal issues and kind of quit going down there because I got into the legal issues. But I'm pretty sure that it is. But
Daniel Boone MX Park.
yep,
Okay.
London, Kentucky.
London, Kentucky.
Yep.
We're always looking for places to go practice.
Oh yeah, and this is the thing, like the way that the owner was with the guys that come there and like practice and race and stuff all the time. If they come there and the track was too bad, like
He
uh,
wouldn't let them race.
well they would take and they'd pay him, but if they weren't able to like to be able to like actually race because of like wrecking and stuff because the track was all messed up, he would actually give them their monies back and let them race
Well,
for
that's
free.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. Kind of look, you're still racing, but you're kind of practicing at the same
right,
time.
right. What happened? My fishing pole went somewhere. Hold on.
We're hoping maybe next year, because Jack had went down to this place in Georgia called Durham Town,
Yeah,
and it's actually a AMA certified youth track,
yeah,
and he went down there with another little buddy of his, and they had done some practice, and so we had thought about maybe next year because he will hopefully by the beginning by the middle of winter, maybe early summer. We're hoping to have him a 65,
oh really?
and
What's he running now? A 50?
yeah, a 50 KTM
Dude,
50
them
Pro
things are, they're
Senior.
wicked to be little like that.
Yeah, that's what I
Believe
was
me, I
saying.
know
It'll
it.
drag my son-in-law around like it ain't nothing,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, as small as I am, I'll be
But we,
honest with you. As small as I am, I've wanted. I think they're a 100 or 151 Honda. Uh,
yeah, there's a,
the
yeah,
red and white bikes, like the
those
two
are Hondas.
thousands or whatever. That's what I
Yeah,
wanted. Never did get one, but yeah.
So your KTM's are orange.
Yep.
Your Yamahas are blue. Your Hondas are red, and your Kawasaki's are green. And now Husqvarna makes a kid's bike.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, Husqvarna makes a nice kid's bike. And but we generally don't go buy brand new stuff.
Right.
We generally won't buy a brand new one, especially when he's going like, especially if he's getting ready like that 65
Yeah.
to learn how to use the clutch, change the gears, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
We won't buy a brand new bike because
There's no point in it because he's gonna,
yeah, he's gonna wreck it.
Yeah.
He's gonna wreck it. He's gonna wreck it, and he's gonna tear up stuff, and he's gonna break handles, clutches, and clutch handles, and plastics, and
Right.
you know,
Yep.
it's gonna happen. Not if it's gonna happen, it's when will it happen. You know, um, so we'll probably buy another set of plastics, cheap plastics, and put his numbers, put his graphics and stuff on it, and
Right.
then we'll put the plastics and the graphics on the graphics he has, the plastic gets on the bike, or we'll buy another set of plastics and put his graphics on it.
Yeah.
And that way, when he gets done, gets the feel for it and gets it all figured out, we'll change the plastic
Yeah.
over.
Then you put the nice stuff back on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we
Well,
were looking
Danny.
at going and getting him.
Go ahead. Sorry. I was saying hello to these guys that's coming in.
No,
or
no,
lurking.
that's fine. You're doing your thing. We were looking at going and buying a brand spanking new Yamaha YZ65. But even for the kids' bike, it's $5,400 for a brand new
Really?
one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anywhere from 54 to 6,200 for a brand new bike.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah. Now my son-in-law, when he bought his brand new KX,
Yeah.
he played after financing and everything. After all that, he ended up spending like $13,000 for a motorcycle.
Oh wow. Yeah, them boys over at that where I was working at there, man. They said it's unreal at the money that you put in just motorcycles. Like
Oh yeah,
the parts and stuff, better clutches, better this, better that, you know.
better. Like I want to move. I want to change Jackson's pegs on his bike. Uh, I want to change the pegs on the bikes to like a wider peg,
Right.
so that he has more contact with his boot on the peg.
Right.
He's just got the standard factory pegs now, and they're not super wide. They're kind of narrow,
Yeah.
and I want to change it over to a wider peg.
Yeah, that give him more grip on it. Yeah.
Better grip with his boots, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, we always runs racing fuel in it.
Yeah.
So a 5 gallon of racing fuel before gas went back up again of T4 from VP
Yeah.
was $136 for 5 gallons.
Wow.
But that'll last him a long time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That'll last him a whole entire season. So, yeah, it's expensive, but that's including practices, races, and then practices, or riding. Practicing in the yard, or the oil. We use Amsoil. I like Amsoil. Amsoil's been really good to us.
Right.
And a gallon of mixing oil for Amsoil was $65.
Jeez. But like you said, though, it lasted him a while.
A long time. I bought. They didn't have no gallons when I went the first time, so I just bought him like a quart. You know what I mean? Just a small quart.
Yeah.
We're still going on it.
Really?
We don't even touch the gallon yet. So we'll get there.
Well, I mean, at least they ain't using gas or breaking the bank, you know. It takes a little while. I mean, yeah, to buy it, but once you have it, then it lasts a while. So.
I mean, I'm not having to buy 5 gallons every race.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's at least lasting us the whole season.
And I say he rides it a lot, don't
he? He has been. There has been some issues we've been having with it. It's kind of KTM's are real finicky.
Yeah.
I mean, they're moody. And we rebuilt it, or my son-in-law paid for a guy to rebuild it, put the top end in it, and then we had some issues with the carburetor.
I hate dealing with any issue with carburetor. I absolutely hate it.
And then I bought a brand new carburetor, and we're still got a little bit of a dead spot in it. We can't find out why it's there, because the two-stroke has reeds in it. And we were thinking maybe, just maybe, the reeds were upside down. But he's got most of it out through the carburetor. Most of the ball spot.
Yeah.
And doing the carburetor, but we've not got it all out. But it's wicked, dude. I'd say she's probably 98%.
Oh, that's good.
You know? Yeah. I mean, considering it's just a carbureted bike, you know?
Right.
But I enjoy watching him.
Yeah.
He gets into it, man.
Does he?
Oh, yeah. He's competitive just like his mama. Oh, my God, he's so competitive.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm. Of course, okay, so I think we got, without the rebuild, I think we got $2,500 in the bike. And then his helmet, or you better buy, you need a good helmet.
Yeah.
I think his helmet was $250.
What's up, Glitch? How's it going?
Just for his helmet, it was $250.
Oh yeah, helmets
are
high. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, you want a good helmet, especially for what he was doing.
Yeah.
But he's got a pair of riding boots, and his riding boots, you want a good pair of riding boots because of your ankles. So, yeah. I think them run are about $160, not counting the outfits. A pair of riding outfit, like, you know, pants, shirt, jersey, gloves.
Oh jeez.
They'll run you about $325. About $325 on that.
Right.
And then the chest protector, you know, stuff like that. We wanted to get him
I believe in you,
collar.
English.
You know, there's actually
We all
information on that color
believe in you.
They may be actually not wearing one.
For the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah. Look. Google it. How safe are Nick supports for dirt bike riding, and there's conflicting information. It's kind of a catch-22. So in some accident cases, you'd be better off for your head to be able to move the way that it's supposed to, and the back of the helmet is curved properly to lay back to your shoulders.
Right.
And so the collar can